And I knew that also soldiers and officers in the Army and Marines and Marine Corps, when they look at someone that's out of uniform, they look at that person and says, hey, this guy can't even put on a uniform, right? How am I going to trust him out on the battlefield? That's just the mindset that they have. It's a good mindset, right? If you don't have attention to detail on that stuff, that's a problem. Well, in the SEAL teams, we're real slack about that. I said to my guys, look, we're not wearing patches, no patches. And my 2 platoon commanders, they said, okay, fine, no patches, we won't wear patches. But they really wanted to wear patches. So behind my back, they went and they got patches made, task unit bruiser patches. What they would do is, if they were going on an operation that I wasn't going on, when they'd roll out the wire, they'd make a call on the radio and say, patches on, and they'd pull out their patches and put their patches on. They basically disobeyed a direct order from me. Would have been fine, except for there was a certain operation that they went on, there was an embedded photographer on, and the pictures came back, and I had all the pictures, and I see all my guys with patches that I told them not to wear. You know what I did? I didn't do anything.
You didn't bring it up?
I didn't bring it up. I realized, number one, we were fighting in a very hard environment where troops were getting wounded and killed every single day.
Where were you at this time?
We were at Ramadi.
Okay.
For me to focus my leadership capital on something that small was a complete waste of my leadership capital. Number two, I realized that these guys, that was a boost in their morale. That made them feel like a tighter unit. They gave these patches out to Army guys. That was a big deal for them. And it meant a lot to them. And so for me to go in and rip that morale away from them would have been a down step in their vision of me and their respect for me.